you guys who running around chasing these women and lusting for them, you gotta understand something. They don't want you. For you to even get in the door, you have to have those criteria met. These women are not interested in you. To them, you are a regular Joe Schmo. Some women, you ain't gonna be able to Louis Vuitton belt your way into a damn woman that really like you. You want him, but everybody else want him too. So just understand that. What's going on, everybody? And it's your boy L64 The Journey, and welcome to Cruising and Conversations, where we cruise, we converse, and we talk about the latest topics and things that's on my mind and some things that might be on your mind. All right, but look, before we get into this topic today, in this episode of Cruising and Conversation, if you have not subscribed to the channel, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment so you can keep up with the latest and greatest content that I come up with. I'm working hard on these things, guys, and I can't do it without you guys. I definitely appreciate everybody who already subscribed to the channel. Let's get this thing going, man, so we can keep growing and building. But anyway, now, getting into the conversation for the day. Where do I start? All right, so this been on my mind because I happen to be watching TV, and I was talking to my homie, Hustle and Happiness. And as I was looking at TV, which I don't do a lot of, I try not to look at garbage, but I was looking at this show called Put a Ring on It. I don't know how many of y'all saw that TV show already, but it made me think about something, right? But it also made me start thinking about social media and other things like that, right? What we're going to talk about today is levels. The word levels, all right? And when I say it's levels, it's going to lead directly into what I'm about to bring up. But understand, everybody, it's levels to everything. It's levels to success. It's levels to wealth. It's levels to love. It's levels to attraction. All right? Levels to spirituality. So let's talk about levels to attraction. This is going to make a lot of people unhappy because it sounds like a shallow conversation and topic. But I want to let y'all know something. A lot of you want and have in your mind a certain type of woman that you want. And ladies, you have in your mind a certain type of man that you want. But I'm here to tell you, whether you want to accept this or not, there's levels to everything. Levels to everything. Now, for y'all that don't understand what I'm saying, I'm going to clarify it. I'm going to let you know exactly what I'm talking about. When I say there's levels to everything, okay, you could be rich, but there's somebody who's on a whole nother level of being rich and wealthy. You could be a spiritual person, but there's a whole nother level of spirituality when you go over in the Middle East and different things like that. And when you talk about the laws of attraction, this is what I want to talk about. A lot of people want what they can't have. And I hate to say this, guys, I'm going to start with you. When you look at these Instagram models, you look at these women who getting their bodies done. I mean, ladies, this is no offense. You're looking at these exceptionally gorgeous women on the outside, right? And let's be real. Every man would love to have a gorgeous woman, but you want them under the conditions that you want them to be under. And this is why I'm saying they aren't for you. It depends on how you think, who you are, and what you have. You want me to get a little deeper with this? I'm going to get a little deeper with this. What I'm saying to you is this. If you are an average guy who does not have money, who does not have the looks that these women are looking for, you are at the bottom of the food chain. I'm going to repeat that again. You are at the bottom of the food chain when it comes to getting these women that we look at, and we looking at them as extremely gorgeous women. They have a certain type of mindset. Not all of them. You have a very small percentage of them that are exceptionally beautiful and they still grounded. But what you got to realize for these women, it's like the world has gave them everything based on what they look like. So for them, the world is their oyster right now, and you got to accept that. Meaning, the main thing for them, it's not just about what you look like. It's about the security that you can bring them. It's about what you can offer them in a lifestyle package. That is more important than what you look like or who you are as a person. For you to even get in the door, you have to have those criteria met. If you don't meet those criteria, then you're not even going to get in the door and be able to play. Now, think about this. If you don't have enough money, you're not going to be able to be where these women at. Because you know why? These women go to events and places where pro athletes are at. They go to events and places where actors are at, where people who are the upper echelon. These women do not work jobs. So for you guys who running around chasing these women and lusting for them, you got to understand something. They don't want you. They don't want you. It's the cold, hard facts. These women are not interested in you. To them, you are a regular Joe Schmo. You aren't on their level. They look down at you. Yeah, that's right. And a lot of them women don't want to hear it. A lot of people say they looking for love and they looking for this and that. Bullshit. A lot of these people are looking for a lifestyle. So I'm gonna put it to you right there. So I'm gonna tell you in my mind how I look at things. First of all, wealth is key. Wealth and security is key to those people. Those guys that have that to offer them, who at the top of the food chain, your entertainers, your businessmen, whoever's at the top of the financial place, they're going to have their pick of the litter with these people. And look, let me tell you, at that point, it doesn't matter. Now, if you're a handsome guy and you got the money, hey, you go get what you want. And listen, I'm not talking about personalities right now, y'all. So keep that out of it. I'm not trying to be shallow, but for the sake of the conversation, I'm not involved in that. Because I want to talk about surface things right now. Something I don't do a lot of, but we're going to talk about surface and face value things. So with that being said, I want to move on to the next thing that I was going to say in this conversation. All right, so then you come down from underneath of that. You might have the guy who's handsome. He might be able to slide in there and get some of these women here and there, but he's going to struggle too, because that guy who's not really attractive has the money and he can offer them a lifestyle. So he's going to beat you out. Now, I'm talking about guys, look, I'm not offending nobody, but I'm talking about your guys who might be like a Lil Wayne type of guy or something like that. Yeah, he going to beat you out. Now, when you come underneath of these people with money, these pro athletes and everything, then you get to your common man, your common working man. So the guy who might be an engineer, somebody who makes decent money, he's going to have his pick of the litter. Now, let's come down to looks. If you're attractive, all women, just like men, love attractiveness. And they like somebody that they can look at that's eye candy. So they're going to be interested in that guy. But let me tell you something. If the women don't see you as attractive and you don't have money, unfortunately, you're at the bottom. It just is what it is. It's a pecking order with everything. It's a pecking order with everything. As shallow as it might sound. And let me tell you, you can get mad at me, but life tells you who you are and what you can get. Look at the women you date already. What do they look like? What type of women are they? That tells you where you're at in the world and who desires you. You know, the women you want probably don't want you. And ladies, I'm gonna get on y'all too. So now let's swing over to that for a minute. But before I move on to that, and let me tell you something, you guys that like tricking and using your money and your wealth and things like that. Some women you ain't gonna be able to, like my man told me, you ain't gonna be able to Louis Vuitton belt your way into a damn woman that really like you and look at you like you're somebody she really wants. So just understand that. So the ones who get them because of their wealth, the woman really don't want you in that manner. She just wants your money and what you can offer. So look, let's go ahead and drop on down to the ladies. Ladies, look, man, it's the same thing with y'all. There is a pecking order. You want the most handsome guy. All right, just understand that guy has a lot of options probably, especially if he got money. And this is going to go to you. If he has money, he has a lot more access to beautiful women and traveling and doing different things. So you want this guy who is up here, who's looked at as being up here. Not that he really is. Remember, we just talked about surface value things. You want him, but everybody else want him too. And that's just how it is. You know, don't get sex and screwing caught up in what it really is. I'm talking about these men have their pick of the litter. So you got to start thinking to yourself, well, what is my level? Once again, ladies, look at who you've been talking to. Who have you been dating? What kind of guys you been getting? Because I hear a lot of women saying, I'm going to get a man on my level and da-da-da-da. Well, how many men on your quote-unquote level have you had? And have you had anything serious with them? You got to look at this stuff. So some of y'all never even had what you call being on your level. You don't even have that. You never have. So the quicker you can start being real with yourself, the quicker you can find happiness if that's what you really want. And I'm talking about happiness in the form of a relationship. Because some people don't know what they want. You know what I mean? And that's cool. You cannot know what you want. And when you know what you want, then you go after it or whatever. But let me bring this back to you again. So ladies, there's a pecking order. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna be real with you. You have to look at yourself in the mirror and understand who you are and be confident with yourself and understand what you attract. What kind of men do you attract? Who comes after you? That's who your level is. The men that you attract are the men that's on your level. And it's just a cold hard reality that everybody has to face. All right? So I'm going to tell you right now, them handsome guys that you want, them muscular guys that you want, them tall guys that you want, them lifestyle, them guys that can bring you a different type of lifestyle, them guys want the biggest bang for their buck. So they're going to go after the most gorgeous woman that they can find, and that's who they want. And then from there, it's just a matter of if they want to deal with somebody who's shallow, they'll deal with them. But most men don't want to wife up a woman who they can't deal with. So the same way I was saying some things about the man, just understand, just because you look good don't mean he gonna marry you or he gonna be with you. If that's what you want out of him, and he's not looking at you like you're a good woman. He's just looking at you as something to jump up and down on and walk around with and show off for a little bit. So that's kind of what the conversation is about. Where's your level at? Do you have a certain type of man that you want? Do you have a certain type of woman that you want? Let me tell you, don't spend your whole life spinning wheels looking for what you think is for you. Because I'm going to speak on myself. I like some of the same things any other guy would like. Yeah, I like the way some of these women look with these small waists and these nice big hips and things like that. But guess what? They're not for me either. Because I'm going to tell you, what it comes down to is I'm not going to buy a woman. And honestly, I don't have the money to try and buy some of these women, which I've never done. I never bought a woman a day in my damn life, and I'm not going to start. So just understand, those women aren't on my level. I don't attract women like that. And if I do, once they figure out I'm not trying to blow no money on them or anything, that's a wrap. So they're not attracted to me either. It may be a physical thing, but that's it. But those women aren't, call it what you want. If y'all want to say they're not on my level, they're not on my level. I'll take that. I don't give a shit. I can live in my reality. I don't want those women though. You know, I look at them and it's nice to look at them, but guess what? They got the wrong type of mindset for me. So anybody that will be looking at a man as a walking wallet, like, God, these people look crazy over here in Garrison. But they looking at me like a walking wallet. It's nothing I can do with them, right? So just know, guys, I'm going to close this conversation out by saying this. I need you to take a real hard look in the mirror and understand that who you want probably doesn't want you. We are always attracted to what we can't have and what's not for us. And the quicker you can figure that out, ladies and gents, the quicker you can be happy. Because you'll spend the rest of your life looking for this damn unicorn that's never gonna come. Looking for that woman. Y'all watch these movies and you think you're gonna find this beautiful woman that just, oh, I just want somebody with a good personality, this, that, and the third. That's all I care about. Let me tell you something. Very, very small window of opportunity with that. But keep to it. So that's not gonna happen. Ladies, you think you're gonna find this Prince Charming to come sweep you off your feet, and he not looking at you as what he would look at as an exceptionally gorgeous woman, and he's at the top of the food chain. I got news for y'all. Y'all not getting them. So with that being said, I'm not trying to be an asshole. It was just something that was on my mind. A lot of times we waste too much time looking for that. So what is your level? Look at yourself. I'm looking at myself. Understand who you are, realize who you are, and then you'll fare well with what you're looking for in that department. All right? But with that being said, I'm getting ready to get off here. It's your boy L64 The Journey. Once again, don't forget to subscribe to that channel if you haven't already done so you can keep up with the latest and greatest content. All right? And I appreciate the love. Everybody take care of yourselves. And until we go on that next journey, peace and blessings to y'all. Love y'all, man. I'm out.